What if this is your last Ramadan? A letter to your heart. Sit still for just a moment. Put your phone down, take a deep breath, and let this question sink deep into your heart, past all the noise and distraction of daily life. What if this is your last Ramadan? Not the Ramadan after next. Not the one when you retire, or when your kids are older, or when you have more time. This one, right now, the month you are currently living in. We all move through life as if we have an infinite number of tomorrows. We act as if the sun will always rise on our suhoor, as if the call to Maghrib prayer will always be there to break our fast. But life doesn't work like that. The most certain thing we have is the breath we are taking right now, and the most uncertain thing is the next one. Every single year, we make promises to ourselves that we don't keep. We say the same things, year after year, like a broken record. Next Ramadan, I'll really start praying on time. Next Ramadan, I'll give up that one bad habit, that one sin I've been struggling with. Next Ramadan, I'll read the Qur'an with meaning, not just flip through the pages. Next Ramadan, I'll wake up for tahajjud. I'll cry in the last 10 nights. I'll change. But whisper this to yourself. What if there is no next Ramadan for you? Stop and think about the people who were with us last year. Maybe it was a father, a mother, a friend, a neighbor, or someone you saw praying at the mosque. They fasted. They felt the thirst. They sat at the iftar table. They smelled the food. They, too, told themselves, next year, I'll do better. They made plans for this year. They thought they had time. Today, they are gone. Their place at the table is empty. Their voice is no longer heard. Their story in this world has ended. The book of their deeds is closed, and they are now waiting for what comes next. And you? You are still here. You are reading these words. Your heart is beating. Your eyes are open. Why? Is it because you are better than them? Is it because you deserved another chance more than they did? No, absolutely not. You are here for one reason only. Because Allah, in His infinite mercy and love, gave you another chance. He gave you another Ramadan. He invited you back to His table. Think about that. Out of the entire year, out of 12 long months, Allah chose this one. He didn't have to. He could have left us to our distractions. But He didn't. He opened the doors of Jannah wide and closed the doors of Jahannam. He chained the devils away. He multiplied every single good deed by 10, 70, or 700 times, up to an amount only He knows. He made forgiveness so accessible that simply asking for it with a sincere heart can erase a lifetime of mistakes. Why? Why all this? Because He wants you back. Not because He needs your prayer or your fast. He is Al-Ghani, the self-sufficient, free of all needs. He does this because He knows you need Him. He knows your soul is starving for connection. He knows your heart is heavy with burdens only He can lift. This entire blessed month is a divine, personalized invitation for you to come home. So let's be brutally honest with ourselves for a second. How many Ramadans have slipped through our fingers like water? How many days did we fast, feeling hungry and thirsty, but our eyes, our ears, and our tongues did not fast? We stayed away from food, but we didn't stay away from backbiting, from gossip, from looking at things we shouldn't, from wasting hours on videos and social media. We say we are too tired to pray Isha and tear away, but we are never too tired to scroll through our phones for hours. We say we have no time to read the Qur'an, but we have all the time in the world for everything else. We wait for Laylatul Qadr, the night of power, a night that is better than 1,000 months, over 83 years of worship. But when the last 10 nights come, we are more concerned about what we will eat for Eid or what shows we will binge watch after a long day. If you knew this was your last Ramadan, would you still waste it like that? Imagine, just for a second, standing before Allah on the Day of Judgment. You are handed your book of deeds. You open it, and you see page after page of hours spent on your phone, minutes wasted in pointless arguments, days filled with distraction. And then, in the middle of all that, you see just a few small entries, a short prayer here, a quick sujud there. What would you give in that moment to have those pages filled with sincere worship instead? What would you pay to have one more night to pray, one more minute in sujud, one more chance to say Astaghfirullah? Think about the grave. It is dark. It is silent. It is lonely. There will be no phone, no Wi-Fi, no friends, no followers, no likes, no comments. Just you and the reality of your deeds. You will be wrapped in a cloth, lowered into the ground, and left alone. And in that moment of utter isolation, you will remember this Ramadan. You will remember that you had one more opportunity. You had one more chance to change, to repent, to draw closer to Allah. But you delayed it. You said, "I'll do it later." And now, later will never come. The regret of that moment will be unbearable. But here is the most beautiful truth. You do not have to feel that regret. You can change right now. Right now, your heart is beating. Right now, your soul is still attached to your body. Right now, you can whisper, "Ya Allah, forgive me." And that whisper, if it comes from a broken, sincere heart, is more beloved to Allah than mountains of gold given in charity. You don't have to become a saint overnight. That's not what Allah expects. He just wants you to be sincere. He wants you to take one step towards Him. Just one. Pray like it could be your last prayer. Pray far as if you might not live to see dur. Put your soul into your sujud. Make dua like it is your final conversation with your Lord. Raise your hands and beg. Ask for everything. For Jannah, for forgiveness, for guidance, for ease. Cry, or try to cry. Talk to Allah like He is the only one who truly understands you, because He does. Give charity like it is your last investment. Even if it's a date, even if it's a smile, even if it's a kind word. Give it as if you are sending something ahead of you for your grave. Forgive people like you may not see another Eid. Let go of grudges. Let go of the hurt. Clear your heart so it can be filled with the light of this month. Ask yourself this piercing question, the one that cuts through all the excuses. If you were to die tonight, are you satisfied with the Muslim you are today? If that question hurts, let it hurt. That pain is not a punishment. It's a mercy. It's a sign that your heart is still alive. A dead heart doesn't feel regret. A dead heart doesn't care. The fact that you feel a pang of guilt, a twinge of sadness, a desire to be better, that is Allah pulling you towards Him. He wants you to answer that call. This Ramadan is your reset button. It's your chance to return. It's your opportunity to become the person you want to meet Allah as. Not the person you were yesterday. Not the person you hope to be next year. The person you are right now, in this moment. Maybe you feel too far gone. Maybe you have sins that you think are too big. Maybe you have a past that haunts you, secrets that no one knows. You might feel like you've messed up so badly that there's no point in trying. You might feel like you're not welcome. Listen carefully. That feeling is a lie from Shaitan. He wants you to despair. He wants you to give up. But Allah's mercy is bigger than your past. It is bigger than all the sins of all of humanity combined. No matter how far you have run, if you take one step back to Him, He will run to you. He is Al-Ghafir, the all-forgiving, Ar-Rahim, the most merciful. This one Ramadan could be the one that erases a lifetime of mistakes. It could be the one that raises your rank in Jannah. It could be the one that softens a heart that has become hard. It could be the one that saves you from a punishment you can't even imagine. But it will only do that if you let it. It will only do that if you participate. So, starting now, make a decision. A firm, unbreakable decision. Delete the distractions. Log off. Put the phone away. You don't need to see what everyone else is eating for iftar. You need to feed your soul. Open the Qur'an. Even if it's just for 5 minutes. Even if it's just one page. Read it. And try to understand what Allah is saying to you. Wake up for tahajjud. Just one night. Set your alarm for 15 minutes before far. Pray just 2 rak'ahs. You will feel a peace you cannot describe. Sit in sujud a little longer. In the lowest position, with your forehead on the ground, you are closest to Allah. Ask Him for everything. And every single night, make this dua. Ya Allah, if this is my last Ramadan, please accept it from me. Ya Allah, if this is my last chance, don't let me waste it. Ya Allah, let me leave this world with my faith firm. Now, for the final exercise, I want you to close your eyes for one moment. Really close them. Take a deep breath and imagine. Imagine that this is truly it. You will fast tomorrow, and it will be your last fast. You will pray Isha tonight, and it will be your last prayer in this mosque or this room. You will speak to your parents, your spouse, your children, and it will be the last conversation they have with you on this earth. How would you act? How much love would you pour into your prayer? How much kindness would you show to your family? How much care would you take with every word you speak? Now, open your eyes. You are still here. The gift is still in your hands. You have the chance to live that way. Not because you are dying tomorrow, but because you want to live every day as if it could be your last. Do not wait for the regret of the grave to teach you what Ramadan was meant to teach you. Do not let this precious month pass you by like all the others. Make it count. Make it the Ramadan that changes the entire direction of your life. What if this is your last Ramadan? Don't just let it be another month. Make it the one that saves you.